National News broadcast bringing to you live from the National News Studios here at the ChannelEye Rupavahini Corporation. We are ready to bring you the top stories here at home and around the world. I am Charita Vinupurarachi.
And I am Natalia Viravadana. First, let's take a look at the headlines.
Vesak celebrations have been organized worldwide. Buddha Rashmi National Vesak Zone commences in Colombo. The President says that the Buddhist philosophy should be utilized to overcome the economic crisis. Ban on the import of Vesak decorations leads to save 900 million rupees. President's pardon for 988 prisoners. Britain is ready for the coronation of King Charles III.
Today is the Vesak full moon Poya Day, which marks the birth of Prince Siddhartha and his enlightenment and Parinirvana of Gautama Buddha.
According to the history of Buddhist order, many significant incidents have occurred on the Vesak full moon Poya Day. Buddhists throughout the world marks the three sacred events today by engaging in various religious activities. According to the Buddhist history, it is well known that the existence of a Buddha in this world is very rare. Prince Siddhartha was born at the historic Lumbini Garden in Nepal on a day like today. Coming back to Buddha's native city, Kimbulwat Nuwara, as the enlightened one, showing his spiritual power to break the pride of three members of the native Shakya clan, Buddha's third visit to Sri Lanka and placing his footprint at the top of the Sripada mountain are some of the significant incidents that occurred on the Vesak Poya Day. Following a 45-year-old of propagation of Buddhism, Lord Buddha has passed away supreme bliss of Nibbana at the Kusinara city on a day like today. Being nurtured with the Buddhist philosophy, Buddhists in Sri Lanka annually celebrate Vesak Poya with utmost devotion and commitment. ChannelEye Rupavahini Corporation live telecast Poya Day religious programs today from the Gangarama Temple in Honupitiya. Buddha Puja, Dhamma sermons, religious discussions, community welfare and many other programs have been organized at the Gangarama Temple under the patronage of Venerable Dr. Kirinde Assajithera. Chairman of the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, W.B. Ganegala, and many other SLRC employees were also present at this occasion. Today's Dhamma Sermon, monthly organized under the patronage of Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, was held at the Valukarama Temple in Kollapitiya today. Director of the Ratmalana Parama Bahuddha Chetiya Dhamma Pirivena, Venerable Dr. Mapitiya Vimala Sarathera, delivered the Dhamma Sermon. The 234th Dhamma Sermon, organized under the series of Amadham Sisilasa Dhamma preaching program, was held today at the official residence of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa this morning. Venerable Gavaragiriya Premaratana Thera delivered the Dhamma Sermon. Relics of Lord Buddha discovered from the Kapilavastu city in India are displayed at the Bodhirukarama temple in Vellavath. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa came to the temple yesterday to worship the relics. This exposition of relics will be held for another 2 days at the temple. Another Dhamma sermon organized by the Buddhist committee of the UNP was held at the party headquarters Sirikota on Pitakote. Chief incumbent of Sri Vajrarama in Ratmalana, Venerable Karamakimbule Siradhamma Thera, delivered the Dhamma Deshana.
Venerable Deyakaduwe Somananda Thera elaborates on the meaning of the Vesak Day and how to celebrate it. Venerable Deyakaduwe Somananda Thera said that Lord Buddha has compared his teaching to a vessel to cross the currents of human suffering safely. People must use the vessel to cross the ocean of day-to-day sufferings. Buddhism is a vessel or a tool to overcome human suffering and to have solace and harmony in mind. If a person can control the feelings of anger, craving and illusion, he or she will definitely become happy and content.
වචනය මනාව සංවර කරගෙන රාග, ද්වේෂ, මෝහ, මද, මාන.
Special religious programs have been organized in Buddhist temples island-wide to mark the Vesak Day. Main temples throughout the island are full of devotees since the morning. A large crowd of devotees are coming to worship Jai Sri Mahabodhi in Anuradhapura. Our correspondent says that all required facilities have been arranged for them. A huge crowd has gathered at the Ruanvali Mahasaya premises today. A large number of devotees have observed still in the Ruanvali Mahasaya premises. Many religious programs are in place throughout the day at the Sri Dhanada Maligava in Kandy. In addition, 10 Vesak zones have been set up in the Kandy city. Special religious programs are being conducted at the historic Solasmasthane in Polonnaruwa as well. Religious programs have also been organized at the Galvihara temple premises. In addition, many devotees have arrived at the Timbulagala Forest Hermitage, Somavati temple, Madhurigiri and other places of worship in the Polonnaruwa area. Many programs have been organized at the historic Ruhunu Mahakataragama Devalaya and Kiruvehara temple premises. Historic Muthiyangana Rajamaha Vihara in Badulla is also full of devotees today. The historic Muthiyangana Vesak Perahara will parade the streets in Badulla tonight. Buddha Rashmi National Vesak Zone has been organized at the Gangarame temple premises in Hunupitiya, Colombo.
The Vesak Zone was opened this evening. National Television is the official media sponsor for this program. Many religious programs are in place in Hunupitiya area in line with the Buddha Rashmi National Vesak Zone. And the Bauddha Sil program was held in front of the Shangri-La Green premises near the Presidential Secretariat this morning. Nearly 3,000 school children participated in this program, which has been organized by the All Ceylon Buddhist Congress. In addition, a program to distribute school equipment to 14 Buddhist monks and 1,200 school children was also held today. Mahakaruna Buddhist Association in Singapore and Willing Hearts Foundation in Singapore contributed financial assistance for this program. The Samaneras and the school children also had the opportunity to visit the President's house in the port. A rice Dansala has also been organized at the Shangri-La Green premises this evening. The Dansala will be held tomorrow as well. A concert of Vesak Bhakti Gee has also been organized in the premises with the participation of Sri Lanka Navy, Civil Defence Force, the National Youth Services Council and Sri Lanka Army Music Corps. A Vesak Pandal has also been erected in this premises. Issuing a Vesak message, President Ranil Wickremesinghe says that the thrice blessed day of Vesak, being most important in the Buddhist calendar, dawns with sacred significance.
While commemorating the Buddha's birth, enlightenment and passing away, it is a revered occasion to venerate his teachings based on the concept of compassion by participating in activities of piety and giving of alms throughout the devotion service of humanity. The president said that this juncture of the country unprecedented economic crisis, the timeless philosophy of the Buddha becomes a source of solace. Therefore, during these troubled times, it is imperative to rise above all differences and join together in unity and service as espoused by the Buddha to overcome the dangers in pursuing a life of normality. This path should be guided by the four noble states of loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy and equanimity as upheld in the Buddhist philosophy. The President requests the people to seize the instance of religious sanctity and pay tribute to the Buddha's city by uniting solidarity to rebuild an affluent Sri Lanka. Many of the full moon today remove the darkness of ignorance from the lives of people and guide them on the path of Sri Lanka's renaissance. The period, the President wishes all beings to be happy and content as they unite to commemorate this blessed day of Vesak.
Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena says the Vesak full moon day is the most sacred day of all Buddhists around the world. From time immemorial, the discipline inculcated from Buddhism greatly influenced the strengthening of national and religious harmony, and it also helped us to stand proudly in front of the world. Today, the mankind is so keen in defining the life, and there is growing interest to follow the path of Buddhism as it teaches the true philosophy of life. When people become disgruntled with the materialistic world, they are naturally tempted to search the tranquility taught in Buddhist philosophy. Not only that, the self-management taught in Buddhism can also contribute to alleviating the crisis situation we are facing today. The Buddha taught that a person should divide the income into 4 portions, one to be used for daily expenses, 2 portions for the progress of the profession, and the last to be deposited carefully for the use in future and in case of emergency.
Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa said that Buddhism teaches us to develop our spiritual life with enhancing the physical status of life. The opposition leader requests the people to celebrate Vesak Day with great compassion and kindness towards all living beings throughout the world. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres says that Buddha's teachings will lead to enhanced cooperation and to build up a peaceful world.
Issuing a message on the Vesak Day this year, UN Secretary General revealed these facts. The United Nations declared the Vesak Day as an international festival and a holiday for the United Nations in 1999. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs, late Lakshman Kadiragama, is the one who pioneered in this endeavour. Sri Lanka is also entitled to this respect.
In his Vesak Day message, Secretary General Antonio Guterres felicited all Buddhists throughout the world in millions. He further said that the tolerance, compassion and humanity are the qualities imparted in the minds of people through Buddhism.
UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay has also issued a message on the Vesak Day. She says that Buddhist teachings are still applicable after its inception over 25 centuries.
And meanwhile, many religious programs have been organized island-wide to mark the Vesak Day. Many places have been decorated with Vesak decorations and lanterns. Health authorities have taken measures to continuously monitor the hygiene of food and beverages offered at the Dansals island-wide.
The Public Health Inspectors Association said that 7,160 dancers have been registered island-wide at present. About 3,000
900 million rupees have been saved owing to the ban imposed on import of Vesak decorations. He made this comment at the media briefing held in Ruanvela area today. State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siambalapitiya said that the government has stopped an attempt to import Vesak decorations and lanterns worth over 900 million rupees. In a difficult period like today, it is not fair to make such expenses. Instead, locals can prepare frames of Vesak lanterns and to sell them to earn additional income. Children can also buy them to decorate all by themselves. This will also promote the mutual collectivity at home. And meanwhile, President Ranil Wickremesinghe has granted a special amnesty to a group of prisoners in view of Vesak full moon Friday.
Accordingly, 988 prisoners were released from prisons island-wide today. The Department of Prisons say that the President has the power to grant special pardon in pursuant to the 34th article of the Constitution. Accordingly, 982 males and 6 female inmates of minor offences have been released. In addition, the relatives of the inmates have been granted permission to visit them today and tomorrow in view of the Vesak Poya. Accordingly, they can bring food and sweetmeat to the prison sufficient for one person. 14 prisoners of minor offences were released from the Batticaloa prison today. 15 inmates of the Gaol prison were also released under the President's amnesty. Former Deputy Director General Engineering of the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, Rohan Pereira, passed away today.
He was 65 years at the time of his demise. Rohan Pereira was considered as a pioneer and technical officer in introducing television media in Sri Lanka. He started his career as a technical officer in the SLBC. Later, in 1982, he joined the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation as a technical officer. He worked in collaboration with the Japanese engineers to set up TV transmitting equipment in the corporation. He has gained a wide knowledge in television broadcasting and had conducted training sessions for the technical officers in many private TV channels as well. He has also contributed his service in developing various technical systems to provide clear waves of television signals. He is the 6th Deputy Director General of the Engineering Division of Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation. He was also a visiting lecturer in a number of universities and higher educational institutes in Sri Lanka. Final rites of late Mr. Rohan Pereira will be announced later. Moving to the weather update on your news, the Met Department says that rainy and cloudy condition will prevail throughout the day today.
Considerable rains can also be expected in the catchment areas of the hydropower stations in the coming few days as well. Thunder showers will experience in the western, Sabaragamuwa, northwestern, southern and eastern provinces. Over 50 millimeters of fairly heavy rains is expected at some places. Other areas of the island will experience rains or thunder showers in the latter part of the day or night. Winds about 40 to 50 kilometers per hour may occur at the western and southern coastal areas. There is a possibility of turbulence or lower atmosphere in the Bay of Bengal sea area. Accordingly, sea areas of Beruwala to Gaul and Matara via Hambantota may be fairly rough. Other sea areas around the island may be fairly rough during the thunder showers. Temporary winds may also occur in the sea areas. We'll bring you foreign news right after this.
State-of-the-art biological research in Sri Lanka.
So these days, as we are doing this special tagging system, which we call satellite tagging.
A great mission carried out by the Sri Lankan University system.
We try to tag a Eurasian pigeon, a migratory duck from Siberia.
May 13th is World Migratory Birds Day. 7:45 p.m. on Channel I.
It tells us how important Sri Lanka in the global biodiversity conservation, our value in the global protection of animals and plants in this planet.
Pole to Pearl. May 13th, Saturday, 7:45 p.m. on Channel I.
And we are with foreign news. King Charles is set to be crowned alongside the Queen at a lavish ceremony in Westminster Abbey tomorrow. The investiture will form part of a long weekend filled with celebrations for the new monarch, ranging from street parties to concerts. The king ascended the throne after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in September last year, making him the oldest new monarch in British history. Since then, plans for the much-anticipated coronation weekend, codenamed Operation Golden Orb, have been revealed. The coronation service will begin at 11 a.m. on Saturday, the 6th of May at Westminster Abbey.
Welcome back, and moving to your sports update is cricket and the IPL update. Kolkata Knight Riders have won the match against Sunrisers Hyderabad by 5 marks, which was played at the Hyderabad Stadium.
Batting first, Kolkata Knight Riders scored 171 runs for 9 wickets. Rinku Singh scored 46 runs. Skipper Nitish Rana scored 42 runs. In reply, Sunrisers Hyderabad could only score 166 runs for 8 wickets. Aiden Markram scored 41 runs. Vaibhav Arora and Shardul Thakur claimed 2 wickets each.
And again, this time he's got him. I'd say that it... Oh, beautiful. Don't want to miss it. Run.
And with that, we conclude tonight news. Do us tomorrow at the very same time. I'm Charita, signing off with Natalia. Stay safe. Good night. Good night.
State-of-the-art biological research in Sri Lanka.
So these days, as we are doing this special tagging system, which we call satellite tagging.
A great mission carried out by the Sri Lankan